Good morning, good people. It is Sunday, and I am back from riding the NBRT. I was going to give you my little input on it and why we didn't do the whole thing, but here I am readjusting my gear again. So I think I eliminated some stuff, but I'm definitely gonna, depending on how many days I go, these are gonna be my meals right here. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna carry, but it depends on how many nights I'm gonna be out there. But yeah, so I'll have these meals for dinner. Got some beef jerky for snacking, and I need a snack, and some Slim Jims. Got my burner kit here in Massar. Full tube there. Extra batches just in case. I actually have 3 of these bottles. I got 3 of these bottles. And then some hydro stuff here. Emergency. These white pills here are magnesium. A couple of things of Tums, Advil, and a little first aid kit. Not much in there, but I might add maybe a couple more extra Band-Aids or something. I like to carry this stuff. It's dryer lint, and you want to make a little fire, you know. So get a couple pieces of that out. You know, that's good fire starter stuff. Mustard. I am a mustard fan, and yes, if you cramp up, there you go. And yes, I know I did a video about this, but I'm doing it again because I want to. Yes, I keep these, and I keep coffee in here, and this is creamers and some sugar, so I'll keep that in there. I might readjust that to just, I don't know what to do with that, but like I said, I'm always thinking, so I'll put the stuff in here, my food in this bag, and I just combine it, and along with this stuff. This loose stuff, I'll actually take some of it and put it in my slap bag. Speaking of slap bag, after I talked to the guy in West Union about wild dogs and all that stuff. Again, all the decades I've been riding, it just never dawned on me to carry any kind of pepper spray and bear spray, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, if I was out Midwest or somewhere I knew it was grizzly country or something, sure. Yeah, I'll probably have a thing of bear spray. But, so, this is the slap bag. I love this thing. And what I do is I carry, so I have 2 bottles here. And I'll carry, I have another bottle like this, which I'll put in here with some beef jerky and some other stuff. If I have a map, I'll throw the map in here. It's just something I can quickly get to. And then I have these 32-liter bottles on each side. I've readjusted some stuff. So here I'll put my wallet in. And, you know, if I'm driving myself, my car keys in here, and then whatever else. Maybe some loose tools or something, you know. But I have this towel too, this little Hurley towel. Quick dry towel, because, God, I mean, I sweat so much when I'm out on the trails, and something like that. Let me just grab this, and I can wipe myself down and all that good stuff. So I readjusted this frame bag. What I did was took one of these Sea to Summit bags. This is a 2.5 liter. I put 2 tubes in there, patch kit, multi-tool, and these tire popper thingamajiggies. And that fits perfect. It fits right in there, and I still have room. So along with that, I'll probably put the bag of there's the bug spray and the goop. Like if you get like raw or something, you know, you can slap that on. And I took my pump out of here and I placed it under my seat, strapped. So it's double strapped actually. It's a strap that fits right in between here, and then I have another Velcro strap that I double wrapped it around, and it's solid. I mean, that's not going anywhere, so you see that right there. But yeah, I ordered another slap bag that should be coming soon, so I can have it on this side, and that's where I'm going to keep my mace. Mace just in case. So it's just, again, one of those just in case things. You know, you just never know what could happen on the trail. And like I said, I keep my clothing in one bag, clothing and stuff, and mess gear. So I keep the clothing and the bathroom gear in one liter. What's it? An 8 liter? I think it's an 8 liter bag I use. And I put it on this side here, and then all the food and the burn, everything, I compress it and put it on this side. And then let's see. And then the front bag, again, I have. I'll show you, but I keep the tent and stuff in this bag right here. So this is a 20 liter, and this is my sleep pad, Thermarest sleep pad. It's okay. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. This is my Nemo one-man tent. It's pretty light. It's not that heavy, but it's actually a really nice tent. What I like about it is actually you can sit up in it and you're not squished like, you know, the screens. If you just want to leave your fly off, you're not like, the screens are hitting you. I don't know. I'm just weird like that. I don't want to be so cramped in there, but it's a really nice tent. Got my animal rope. So I think that's about, might be 50 feet of that. Pretty durable. It's got reflectors on it, and it's got these little, I don't know what these things. Maybe it's warning signs or something. Here's a pillow I picked up from Amazon. Super lightweight. It's not bad. I actually did learn something with this though. There's a strap around the pillow, and I slide, because you know these pillows, they like to slide. So what I did was I took the strap last night and slid it underneath my Thermarest pad, and that actually kept it secure. And this is a Sea to Summit sleeping bag, and this is actually 750 ultra dry down, and it got pretty chilly last night. I'm sorry, not last night. I got my days. The night before it got pretty chilly. I mean, it was in the high 50s, but it was a chill because we're in the mountains. But I wasn't cold in this, so that was definitely a plus. This is just a tent light. It's light. It's lightweight. And my headlamp right there. Hey, what the hell is in here? What is in here? I forgot what's in here. Oh yeah, that's the bathroom stuff. So that's the bathroom stuff, which will go in with my clothing bag. Now this is just bare necessity stuff. You know, I mean, if you're going across country, I'm sure you're probably not going to carry this stuff. But, you know, I would say a hammock at least. You never know where you're going to end up. But, man, having a hammock, just kind of an hour or two off just to kind of just chill out. And you say, yeah, I might have 10 or 15 more miles to ride, but this is a really nice site or area. The view's beautiful, or it's just, whatever. And you got a chance to throw that hammock up, that's when you want your hammock, So, really nice hammock. I've had it for about 10 or so years. Still in great shape. The Moonlight chair, it's not bad, man. I really like it. It's comfy. But yeah, and I also, again, I bring this too, because if I'm in an area like we were in a little town, so we went into a restaurant, I plugged this up and I can charge, get that extra juice on my devices. And again, it's, three USB, one USB-C, and 3 little plugins if you need it. So that right there. Plus, again, I got a GoPro now, so I'll be putting stuff in here, and along with my my multi-chargers, I have 2. They're actually pretty good. I've had one for a long time, and I ended up getting this other one. I'm not even sure. Let me see where it is. I think might be it. There it is. So this right here, this is, yes. These are these chargers. I don't even know the name of them. I'll probably have to look at Amazon to see what the name was, but these charge up to like 6 times. These they're they're a little heavy, but again, this thing was great. I don't know. I like it. And but yeah, I just wanted to show you the gear that I had on the trail with me. And also, I was so excited to get on the trail on Thursday. I forgot to add my Crocs. I was so like, oh, because you get to a campsite, you want to get out of your shoes and or whatever, and just slip on some Crocs, or I don't know, maybe you got a pair of Hey Dudes or something. It's just nice. It's nice to have your feet like in something comfy, or don't wear anything. I really don't like walking around campsites with nothing on my feet, because that's the last thing you need is a foot injury. But so back to that trail. Now, when we got to West Union, we ran into a guy. He was a local guy. He didn't seem crazy, but he was just kind of knowledgeable, and at least I thought he was. Oh yeah. Before I get to that point, I gotta show you my little setup here. But this is how I really got inspired by riding my bike. Long time ago. The Man. No, I'm kidding. I love that movie. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. So funny. Now here's my little setup here. There's my Cirrus 4.0 Specialized. I'll ride it eventually again, but yeah, here's my little bike corner, I call it. My little bike corner. Got my gloves and some of my hats and extra bags. Yeah, I kind of buy stuff I don't know. I just do that. Like, I got an extra helmet. That's my wife's helmet back there, but some panniers and pump here, then another baggie here, and I like to hang my maps up and just look at them and be like, yeah, I'm ready to go on another adventure. So, got the North Bend Rail Trail map here, the Great Allegheny Passage map, Chesapeake and Ohio map, and the Katy Trail map. So, and then I got my little tool thing here. Keep extra tools and stuff that I look at and like, why did I buy this? Or I don't need it anymore, or whatever. But I don't like to throw stuff out, because then, you know what? It has cabin. Like, damn, I needed that. Here's all the seats from different bikes. Oh my gosh, look at this. I even swapped out my Peloton seat. I couldn't stand it. It was too hard. Yeah. So anybody looking for seats? I'm your man. But anyway. Yeah. So the trail. Hey, look, it's better than being at work. That's why I would say you get out on the trail and just ride and meet people, man. And that was the blessing. There wasn't a lot of bike packers on the trail though. We only ran into one guy, and that was like actually the night we started, or the morning we started packing up from the campground. And he was biking from, he was with a group, Seattle to DC. Yeah, the trail it starts off good. Now, we parked at, well, anyway, we parked at the West Side terminus, and there was no issues there. I saw a couple of YouTube videos on that, people leaving their cars there. So, but when you start there, it's a really nice, really nice area. Beautiful homes, good stretch for miles, right? And the trail's pretty good. It's pretty good shape, and it stays pretty good shape to you. And you get to Pennsboro, and all right, it's still blah blah blah. Man, I tell you what, once you pass, so when you get down towards Cairo and you're going downhill, it's still, it's still in good shape. But man, when you leave Cairo to Westboro, it's rough, man. It's not a. You could tell it's like it's not a trail that's well ridden or maintenance. Um, Now, we stopped in West Union because of the local guy I was telling you about earlier. He was talking about there was issues with wild dogs chasing cyclists and all that. And I'm like, I don't have a weapon, whether it be a rod or a mace or something like that. I don't mean a firearm. I just mean I don't have nothing like that. And I've never ever encountered dog situations or whatever. And I've seen plenty of video and talked to folks that have, but I just never, it's never happened to me. Um, Now, I did come up on two animals that were on the Western Maryland Rail Trail last week, but they were scared of me. They just took off running down the trail. So that was, and one was a pit bull. But what he was saying was like people like they'll drop their dogs off or, abandon them or something. So I don't know. What a shame. But yeah. But what we did come across, one thing I did notice, once we got to like Pennsboro and between Pennsboro and like West Union, like, and I don't mean the whole trail, but just certain areas of that trail were just, rundown homes or just didn't look. I don't know. Those were the dogs were locked up. I mean, they were chained up or in behind cages. But what if people were just letting them loose? That means they're gonna chase bikers, man. Or whoever's just hiking the trail or. So yeah. So and it just didn't dawn on me. I mean, when I saw these dogs like chained up or in their cages, and I mean they were going crazy, man. Like so you don't know who wants to get bit. Especially now. Here's the other problem too. What we encountered. Now we only did 50 miles one way, and we went 50 miles back. The cell service was not that great. I mean, we were in sections where I'm with AT&T, so I was in SOS mode. Okay, it should say SOL mode, but yeah, signal was bad, and or you had no signal. So the other thing was water source. The only water source you're getting is either you go to that campground or you come through a town. So, or you can go down to the creek and with your filter or whatever. But yeah, there's no water pumps at these sites. It's not like the CNO. Yeah, so that was not really discouraging because at least we had the map as showing what towns we were going through. So that was the good thing. So I knew how much water I have. I mean, again, I carry 3 regular water bottles and 2 bottles on my fork. So for what I was doing and the time framing and all that of getting to where I was, it's plenty. It's plenty. But I always make sure I restocked once I hit a town just to make sure because again, there was a trail. I've never been on this trail. So, but yeah, I mean, so I can't tell you how the trail is between West Union and all the way to Charlton. But I plan on, what I'm going to do is once my stuff comes in, my other slap bag, and I got some dog mace and stuff coming in, I'm going to go back and I'm going to see if Michelle wants to link back up. Maybe we hit that, and I'm going to see if Bill wants to go. And they just want to, maybe just, we can start on that end down there and just ride up and maybe just do it overnight or something. But now that's my input of that trail. Yeah, I'd go back. I would go back and do it again. I mean, it was kind of cool. I mean, the only thing I regret is not having my camera ready when that bear came up on us. Well, it didn't really get close enough, but it was there. When we were outside, the tunnel was sitting at mile marker 28, and we were at the campsite that had the horse. I don't know what you call those beams. They're like where you can tie your horses up. And again, that thing creeping through the woods with making that noise and just the crunching of the leaves. I had plenty of time to get my camera ready, and I didn't get the camera ready. Just to kind of keep in that area where the noise was coming from. And that head popping up, man, was hilarious. It was just like, it's just funny how we both looked at each other and that thing just took off. But anyway, yeah, so, and again, I don't know, maybe you all don't know, maybe you do know, this trail is part of the American Discovery Trail, so, but yeah, I didn't see a lot of, most people you would see would be walkers and stuff, but it wasn't a lot because like Thursday and Friday, you know, was midday or midweek, but come Saturday when we rode back, we started seeing more people, but mainly just local bikers. And we saw two backpackers. And we chatted with them for a little bit, and I forgot their names, but I gave them my info and told them what my handle was on the YouTube channel I got. So yeah, so maybe they'll hit me on that or something. But it is cool. And then I got the guy's name. I think he called himself Bruno. That was the guy that was biking from Seattle to DC with a group, but I don't know where his group was because he was solo. So in my opinion, that's not really a group. But you know, but I guess he was catching up with him eventually. I don't know. But anyway, well, this is Mount Mojo out, and trying to decide if I'm gonna go out ride today, you know, get a little bit riding. I did wake up a little sore today, but you know, once you get moving and the legs loosen up, I'll probably take a packet of mustard and maybe pop a what you call it, pill, maybe 2 Advil or something, and get right back on the trail again. All right, well, this is Mount Mojo out. Enjoy your rides.